What's up, guys? Welcome back to Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands for the Xbox 360, played via Xbox One backwards compatible. They said that to test the P's, the hissing and P's, the P's and Q's, the pop filters, or whatever. So anyway, let's go forth. So I looked on Google, I typed in the chapters to get the chapter list to see how far in the game we are, and we're about 3/4 of the way in. So I was further back than I thought. I thought we was near the end of the game, but I looked at how many chapters are left, and there's still quite a few to go through. But I don't know if some of them are shorter or. Alright, so we're not doing the water thing anymore. Okay. What did it say? Push what? Push LB to record a piece. There we go, I pushed the wrong thing. You can only record one area at a time. Whoops. So we've got to run across the wall, or just jump and then push it. Like that.
City of Rakem. Once it was home of the Marid, the greatest of the tribes of the Jinn. You will be able to see some of its glory. Beyond this wall is the temple. I will meet you there.
Alright. We're going down there. I don't know if I missed something in here. It's these sarcophaguses I don't want to leave behind.
I recognize you. Who are the others?
The leaders of the 4 tribes of the Jinn. Before the army came, this was one of our greatest cities.
What happened here?
When King Solomon formed his empire, he allied with the 4 tribes of Jinn. We worked together to create cities, the likes of which had never been seen. My people, the Marid, moved rivers, created aqueducts. We kept the waters flowing, bringing life to the desert. But some of us hated that human and Jinn should work together. And the first among them was Ratash. He resented King Solomon and vowed to destroy his empire. Ratash combined his powers with the desert, sand, and wind to create an army. It was an abomination, a desecration of all that our powers had ever created. When the army attacked, King Solomon and the 4 tribes banded together to stop it. It was a massacre. The army grew even as we fought it. It was as endless as the sand itself. Finally, a way was found to imprison it within the seal, but not before many died, human and jinn. Very few of my people survived the battle. Of those who remained, most left the city, vowing to stay far away from the army, even though it was sealed away. And now, I am the only one left.
Why do you stay here?
Rakem stands in the reservoir that feeds the city above us. I swore to King Solomon that I would guard the water. Without it, the kingdom above would die. I did not realize I had been here so long. I believe I told you time passes differently for the Jinn. It was not until I felt the army's release that I realized so much had been lost.
Razia! Razia!
See if we can upgrade something quickly. Where did they come from? Jesus Christ. I guess I could kill these little ones first. Fuck you!
Are you all right?
It seems the army's power is interfering with my own. This is not something I have seen before. We should move on before something worse happens.
I'm gonna look around, see if I can get a bit of health back. Look, my health. It looks like my health is going down right then. feel like there's something down there. Hey? What the fuck happened there? Oh, so was we just over there, or? Oh, there's a sarcophagus there. No, I can't get back out, or can I? I wasn't sure I can use the frozen water as well. Got to pay attention to the top shoulder buttons to solidify something, and the other one is the frozen water. Blades. That sarcophagus there that you see it through the gap. It's up there. Now we're gonna get there. Right, it's up top there. I mean, I don't have to get it. It's just obviously when we jump across there, we can desolidify that to drop down and get it. I think that's what we've got to do. Let's have a look at what we've got to do here.
I spent many hours here learning statecraft. That was so long ago.
Most of my days in the throne room, I was trying to sneak away. Malik was the responsible one. How will I explain to our father what happened here?
You will tell the truth. Ratash killed your brother and tried to destroy this kingdom. And you saved it.
We should keep moving.
Yes. There is a passageway under this. It was once meant as an escape route. You'll need to get through. Be careful. The way is guarded against intruders. I'm not sure if the traps are still working.
With my luck, they will be.
Alright, so we're going up here. We'll deal with the fucking hell, dude. I see that it's down there. I'm not sure if I want to solidify it like that. The fucking hell, dude! Drop down there. Pull them. Is this the way we have to go anyway? Hey. What? See what I mean? Fucking hell. Why isn't it not doing it? See what? I did it all the same way.
You see? What did I tell you? Not that you can hear me.
So when I climb up, the blade's going to be above me. So I need to... No, I need to figure this out. Like, you've got a blade swing in there. So you need to go across as it goes along, drop down in the middle, and then go across. So as it goes along... There. Jump across. Jump across. I think if I jump across to the left, I'm not sure if the blade's going to be right below me, so I need to jump across now and then quickly go across. Excuse me? understand this fucking game. Come across there. Just fucking black that. Alright, we've got an upgrade. That ice blast, I don't really need it. Doesn't really do anything. We'll just get an extra slot. So what does this do? Double health. Enemies and advisors will give you health shares twice as often. No! I let go of the button. And I pushed B and it didn't do it. I did that and it did, I pushed the B button and it didn't do anything.
If you can still hear me, that door leads to a sanctuary. I will open it for you, but you must get rid of these things.
These enemies, the combat is horrible. The sacred fountain.
This is the origin of the city's water source. Without it, this place would have become a desert long ago. It is this that I have stayed to guard. How do they dare enter here?
you. This ice thing don't really do anything.
Baroya Razia, Balekeya Maria, Bolshu.
Alright, but will we make it through this next set of traps? Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I saw it when look, I'm not even holding the button. Look, look. Why is it still rewinding? And I won't even. When you let go of the button, it stops rewinding. What's going on? Look, I'm not even holding anything. Look, it's rewinding that far. Before it stops rewinding when I let go of the button. It's not even, this ain't going wrong. It must be like glitch from turning the system on. Because when I'm rewinding, it's not stopping. It's rewinding the full length. And the combat is not hitting the things right. I'm just going to go across the waterfall. So they want to hail backwards compatible, but then if the software is not going to function right, what's the point? so I don't want to go in there. I think I want to go to the next layer. We're gonna run across the jump, turn the thing on so I can grab that pole, and yeah. Doing this right. So where did we started from over there, didn't we? Worked our way round. We're going to be going down, and obviously working our way across there. Right, let's see. Fuck you, is it? There's too many on the screen. I couldn't dodge that at all. Do you want to upgrade here? Maybe you want that. Fuck you! Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that it? Is that where we needed to go? Fucking hell, it's just close quarters, isn't it? Look at how much space I got to fight these fuckers. Look at that camera! Jesus Christ! That's just to like they put them there to like chip away at my health. I reckon when I get to the bottom of it, there's gonna be another fight.
The sword you seek is behind that statue. When the statue faces the vault, it will open.
Is that King Solomon?
Yes.
It is odd to think you knew a man I have heard of only in legend.
I cannot imagine your legends do him justice. He was a wise ruler.
Oh no, I know this fight coming up is tough.
You asked me why I stayed here.
A lot of
Whenever I
enemies to
wanted
fight.
leave, I could not abandon the city he called home. Even now, it is difficult to think of it.
But you're not leaving. Razia? That's usually not a good sign.
Oh, fuck off! That's weird. I think I've got to get him to run into that statue. Well, I took damage from nothing. I took damage from nothing. What? I just fell through the fucking floor. Fuck off! The game's like glitching about. So I'll push 2 buttons at the same time here. Excuse me? The camera's just... I hate this. The camera's getting really frustrating. Now let's look at the sarcophagus thing.
The statue faces the vault. It will open.
If anything, I want this sarcophagus. How do I get that? So that button opened that. Let's have another go. There we go. I don't fancy paying full retail just for a new Xbox One controller. Right, so we need to face something together, so... And I think the final boss in this can be really frustrating as well. I remember it dying a couple times.
Now what?
How do I keep the door open? It's shut and I didn't even move.
I need to lock the plate in place.
It's something to do with the water, isn't it? So when it does it, look at the water. It's holding it. It says the water, so I've got to hold the freeze
Freeze
thing.
the water over the plate. That will keep the gate open.
So it just said what I was just about to say. Pants.
If any part of Malik is still alive, I hope he will forgive me for this.
Was that necessary, that camera fucking swing? Whoa, easy. Fucking hell. Well, the audio, the game sound just stopped. So where's the sound gone? So where's the sound gone? Look, there's no sound, it just cut off. So now it's froze. Fucking garbage. Fucking Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. Backwards compatible. Bullshit. Shoving all this stuff in our face, but it doesn't work properly, does it? But there's no, even now that, was the audio coming through? It's coming through now. Xbox is shit. It's fucking shit. Today's technology is rubbish. I've been saying there's been problems with the audio, the whole playthrough, like the audio's spiking in and out. Now it just fucking cuts out altogether. I hate things like that. It's just it makes me so fucking angry.
If any part of Malik is still alive, I hope he will forgive me for this.
I mean, because I'm live streaming, it wasn't so bad. But if that was pre-recording, that would have ruined the whole playthrough. That would have ruined the whole recording, where I'd have to cut everything short. I don't know why it did it. I did the same thing.
Are you prepared? I do not think we should delay much longer.
I'm ready. But my own sword barely caught that Ratash's attention. How will this one stop him or the army?
This sword was built for this purpose. To destroy what one Jinn has created requires the magic of another.
I don't understand.
Give me the sword. I will show you. Godratajin Azanatobad.
Razia!
I am alright.
What did you do?
I told you I had a part in this. With my power, you will be able to attack Ratash.
What will happen to you when he is gone?
I do not know. We will see when you defeat him. Now we must go. This is for nothing if you cannot destroy the army.
I mean, when I played this on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, I never had no audio issues or that for the freezing. That's the first time any game's done something like that to me in a long time, like years.
Now, I suppose we must find Malik.
I do not think that will be difficult. Even now, I can feel the strength of the army.
Then we'd better hurry.
Fucking don't move! He got like stuck on the wall. I wanted to do the look, I wanted to do this attack. Look, I wanted to do look, it's going all clunky again. I wanted to do that, but it didn't. He jumped towards the wall and everything's stopped working.
I did not expect it would go so easily.
Do you know, it's rather unsettling to have one's sword comment on a battle.
It is also rather unsettling to be the sword in a battle.
Good point.
So I was enjoying this game at the start. Now it's just getting annoying. Why do games do that? Well, they start off really well and then they just become stale and have more issues. camera just keeps spinning around like awkward. Every time I swing the sword, it's like speaking. It's annoying. Where are we going? Jump to that. I nearly fell through that floor then. We're jumping down to there. I can't fucking see! Jesus Christ, this game! See that? It just jumped over the enemy. I wanted to jump on his head. The game's showing its real colours now to be garbage. I said too many nice things about it at the start. Ubisoft were too ambitious.
This is the King's Tower. It will lead you back to the palace.
I don't suppose you have something as simple as a staircase?
Oh, of course. But you didn't seem to like the last staircase I sent you to.
Very funny.
So where are we going? We jumped down from there, so we're going in here. Excuse me? Why are you doing it again? Let's have a look. I think we're going to wall jump. Look at the camera that's stuttering. I'm trying to look at what I want to do next, and the game's trying to like stutter. We're going to wall run, jump, solidify, then jump, solidify, wall run. They're going to be bouncing between these two walls. I pushed B. Let's push B again. I pushed the same button again. Fucking hell! Why is the controllers failing?
The tower marks the border of my kingdom. We are in your palace now.
Are you all right?
Of course.
If it is in my power, I will make sure you return home.
Thank you.
Fuck you. Palace. Move! Does he want me to like kill all these enemies or something? Or so they're just gonna keep respawning? Move! The camera needs to sort itself out.
They're everywhere.
As many warriors as the grains of desert sand. It is exactly what your brother said.
Except he was hoping it would fight for him.
The camera, it just keeps spinning around and changing direction. And I know what enemy I want to aim for, and it ends up, I kick him, and then end up targeting another one. Like that, I was targeting the ones to the lower of the screen, and it just moved to the one on the right. It's just done it again. I'm just upgrading them just for the sake of it. So we've got to work our way back up to that thing. Look, I'm holding up to. It'd be nice if it showed me where I've got to aim to. Maybe I've got to. So look, the camera didn't show me where I had to go. Look at that camera, it's perfect. evil.
The palace looks so different from when I was last here. I do not even recognize these rooms.
I'm glad you're enjoying the view.
It's taking my mind off being used to slice up monstrosities.
Well, that's good.
You'll have to get to higher ground if you want to find Ratash. Otherwise, you'll just keep fighting the army to no purpose.
That tower, is it tall enough?
Let's hope so.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, I can't move without them arrows there. So I end up just taking unnecessary damage.
I think this is the tower we saw. The top will still be above the storm.
I do not know what will happen when we get outside, but I think we are expected.
Malik.
You will make this easier on yourself if you think of him as Ratash. It is all that is left now.
Try to remember that.
What the fuck happened there? That's why I didn't push the button. I don't know why the audio's got like that stuttering. So what are we doing here? Fucking hell, stop moving! Look at the camera! I'm trying to have a look at what I've got to do and then it just... So I've got to jump to that, jump through it.
Causing him to gain power.
Like, I should just skip through all this. Thank you. Just a waste of time. Why does this keep popping up?
I think he noticed us.
If we're lucky, he did not.
Fucking hell, dude! Trying to go. I pushed B and it didn't do anything. Maybe I've just got to push B when I'm a bit more lower. Or maybe not. And the final boss can be really frustrating as well. I'm trying to get there. I think there's a quick time event.
seen a storm like this.
I have. Once.
Let's hope we can make it the last of its kind.
What? The camera is horrible. Oh. Hang on, there's an upgrade. I can't see what the fuck is going on. I can't see anything. What? It just the thing just dropped. The thing. This is annoying. The camera keeps... I can't see what is about to attack me.
happened?
The army is draining my magic. You may have trouble using the powers I gave you.
Well, I wasn't expecting Ratash to make this easy on us.
Do you see the seal on his chest? That is where you must aim.
Couldn't you pick somewhere a little easier to get to?
I can't even see where I fucking am. Fuck off.
What does he say?
Lies.
I fucking rolled, you cunt! The camera started getting really annoying towards the end. Nah, he's dead. Fuck him.
I could feel it taking over my body, but I could not stop it. I was a prisoner.
Malik, I'm sorry. I didn't...
I am the one who should be sorry. I did not listen to you, and you were right. You saved us.
I'll get help.
No, it's too late for me. But tell our father I said, you will be as mighty a leader as King Solomon himself.
Oh, bye-bye.
Malik!
And I don't know what happened earlier when the fucking game audio just cut out and it just froze, didn't it? Fucking piece of shit. I reckon there's going to be issues with a lot of backwards compatible discs. It's either my disc or it's the Xbox One can't cope. It's not even 2:30 yet. It feels like time goes by faster, and look, it hasn't. Well, I started nearly 2 hours ago, so 12 o'clock-ish. That's my goal, like my plan. I want to be able to just sit and stream for long hours. One thing that holds me back is this chair. My coccyx is achy. It's these shitty DX Racer chairs. So I looked on Google what causes like coccyx ache, and it's from sitting on a hard surface for a long time. So I could end up getting piles. These DX Racer chairs are rock solid. It says in the instructions that although it softens up over time. Like that's just bullshit. Just to pass the warranty in it. So they're just saying, oh, you should wait long enough for the warranty to pass. It still feels the same when I bought it. I've had it over a year now. They're rock solid. But the leather armchair I had before was more cozy and soft. And I threw that out to get this. Because I thought I'd be more comfortable and swivelly. I see streamers like sitting back and it looked cozy, but they're lying to you. Now these people that say, "Oh, DX Racer chairs are good," they're in denial because they don't want to admit it was shit for the price they paid for it. And these are expensive fucking chairs. And anyone else is just trying to get a commission, like oh they get a percentage for getting a sale, sponsorship. Streaming online can be really dangerous for luring people in. I'd never get sponsored by anyone. Like, if something's shit, I'll fucking tell you. I've got no loyalty to any of these companies. If they produce bullshit and rubbish, I'll say something. Like those blue Compass boom mic arm things. Like, as bad as it is, you still get people defending it and trying to make excuses for the company. Like, that screw that's underneath should be there in the instructions for step 1 for setting it up. That should be the first thing it should tell you. I shouldn't have to go on YouTube trying to find remedies and troubleshooting for this stuff. It should be in the instructions. Because I'm not the only one that's had ran into that issue. So loads of people are seeing that problem, and then there's something wrong with the product, isn't it? Like the instructions. I don't get no one watching my shit anyways. I don't know why I'm so I've got no reason to get upset over it anyway. Any technical issues, it's just got to deal with it. If there's a little hiccup in my stream, go find someone else with the high quality stuff. I mean, right now, how many people in the world are streaming Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, and are in the credits right now? Probably just me. And that's what I do with these games, the Xbox One. Once I've finished the game, I uninstall it to save space on the hard drive. That's bad, isn't it? They advertise 500 gigabyte hard drive Xbox One, and half of it gets taken from an initial setup because they want you to go out and buy external hard drives. Oh, Microsoft! Oh, we got some of these. They know to sell their shit. That's where gaming is going, digital. Which I don't mind really. A couple of years ago, it would have bothered me, like physical content. But now I've got no attachment to it. I don't care at all. I live in the present day. Like I'll hold all these video games, holding on to this massive collection. Just for what? I'm just holding on to it, just so when I pop my clogs, when I die, it goes back on the market. Someone will scoop it up. And it all goes back on the market. So I'm just holding it on. I'm holding on to it for fuck all. Something much just play in the moment. I finished it. Get rid of it. What's the point in holding on to it? Just so it sits nicely on the shelf. So what? Just the way it's just taking up space. Like all my Xbox 360 games. As soon as I've finished them all, I'm getting rid of them. Like I've pulled them all aside. The ones sitting behind me, they're the ones I've got. These are the ones that are backwards compatible, and the ones above me are not. So I'm going to go through the backwards compatible ones first, and then turn the Xbox 360 on, and play through the rest. And my Xbox One games, I've finished most of them. All I've got for that is Resident Evil 7, the rare replay, which has got Banjo-Tooie on it, and Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0. I've done Resident Evil 1, but I haven't done 0, so I'll keep hold of that until I feel like playing through that. But all of the other ones I got: Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Gears of War, both the Halos, like Halo Collection and Halo 5. Rise Son of Rome, just a stack of games just sitting there. Even if I tried trading them in, they're worth nothing nowadays. I'll probably get like a fiver for the whole lot, and even then that's not enough to get another one. That fund towards another one. Just waffling right now through the credits. I should note that down, like in my. I should like a little journal and let people know. Oh, if you're playing this game on Xbox One, be careful. The audio could be dodgy. So if people know, I could write it in the video description. Audio issue at this time. And I should start. Like scoring the games out of 10 and put that in the description of what I think of it, like what rating it. Like if the audio didn't cut out, I'd rate it higher. Like as a whole, this game's pretty good, but the camera starts to get really frustrating at the end. Like when you've got more enemies to deal with, the camera starts flickering all over the place. And then that last chapter where I'm like sliding and jumping between the vultures, like the sort of in between in the storm, it's and unless you're playing like really focusing, you can't really see what's going on. But I don't know what they're doing with Prince of Persia, because this was based on. Off the movie, they made the movie The Forgotten Sands, and then I think the movie was a bit of a bust. It was an average. It was an okay movie, I think. I haven't seen it, but I don't know. But it didn't do as well as they thought. And ever since then, Prince of Persia has never been mentioned. And that was like the start of trying to do video game movies. Now, they've done it in the past, like the Mario Bros, where that was dodgy. And they've got like 007, GoldenEye. And they did a Final Fantasy movie as well, didn't they? That's like really tucked away. I don't know if that's any good. And I think they was trying to do the Last of Us movie, which I think they got scrapped. It's risky because you can't really display a video game into a movie. Because the bits that you do as the gameplay, how do you put that into a movie? The cutscenes is just a nice bit in between chapters, isn't it? Like bridging the gap between sceneries. Like you got at Sonic 1 where you got Green Hill Zone going to Marble Zone. Like you'd have a cutscene in between showing you the transition of how you got from that location to that location. And the same with like The Last of Us. Like you're in one bit, and when you're transitioning to the next chapter, that's when you get like a cutscene showing you how you went from like outside and now you're in a building, and then outside the building, this building leads through the streets, and you have a cutscene leading into the next bit. So I don't know how you'd put that into a film. Streaming. It drives you mad. You're sitting there, you're talking to yourself, you're going insane. That's like mental illness there, streaming with no viewers. You just end up muttering to yourself, and if you step back and look at it, you're talking to yourself. You're talking to like imaginary people. You think someone's there, but there isn't. Oh, it's better than sitting there doing nothing. Instead of me sitting there watching someone stream. That's what I've done for the past couple of years. I spend more time watching streams and watching videos and being productive myself and doing my own shit. Now with YouTube, I want to do videos on food. Like video games isn't doing it for me. Like I've been doing it for years on YouTube, and I've never gone to the next level where I've made progress. I've just plateaued and just stayed at the bottom of the pile. Like, occasionally people come in and then they'll stick around for a little bit, and then they end up just disappearing, and then someone else comes in, and then they eventually get bored and think, right, this guy he's not into entertaining, right, sneak out the back door. So I still want to do I like streaming these video games, but I also want to do other things like around food and traveling and activities. I've got all these ideas, but I just can't get them out and do them. I don't know the best way about doing it. Or get the ball rolling. Now at the moment I've got this idea of doing crisps, like eating different flavoured crisps. It's not really entertaining to watch, but someone might like it. Watching something like people watch people eat food, like these mukbang videos, like watching people eating large amounts of food, and they get loads of views and loads of traffic, loads of attention. I'm thinking I could do that. I could sit there eating food. But then again, health-wise, it can't be doing you any good. Like eating like that on a regular basis. Like once every now and again, it's okay. And then you'll end up getting obese. It's hard to be original on YouTube anymore. Everything's been done. But then again, how many people have kicked the ball? You can still do it, innit? So it does it again. It feels like the audio goes low. These credits are long. I think the world record for the longest credits has to be Rayman Legends. Those credits go on for like 10-20 minutes. Like, all these people, what are they doing right now? Like, this game came out what 2010 or something like that, or 2009, around that time. So all these people here, what are they doing right now? Are they still at Ubisoft making more shitty games, or are they doing something else? Lily Atkins. I should go on Facebook and try and find them. So you were the promotions specialist. Ryan Yount, the manager online marketing. Out of all of these credits, how many people actually play games? Like, did they go out to the shop and buy it themselves, or and play through it casually like we do? Like when you like growing up as a kid, you think, oh, when I grow up, I want to make video games. And when you actually get to that stage where you can do it, do you actually still play video games as a hobby yourself? These credits. Technical lead, graphic artist, action script developers, and then it has to go through all the different regions, like Ubisoft of Europe, Ubisoft of China, Ubisoft of America, Ubisoft of France. It has to go through all of them. And for the amount of credits that they've got, they could have at least sped up the way that the speed of the writing going up. I mean, anyone watching this, I'm sure nobody at all is interested in these credits at all. Unless you're in the credits and you're playing it, thinking you're sitting there waiting for your own name to pop up. Oh look, there I am, Frederick Bernard. There's no one in here. I'm talking to myself. No one is in this stream at all. Or is there someone on the YouTube side? Let's have a look. Someone might be in here. It says there's 2 people on the Twitch side, but there's no one chatting. There we go. I think we're near the end now. Think video. And they don't say thanks for playing anymore, like in the old retro games.
The sands disappeared as if the storm had never happened, though it left its mark in the crumbling stone of the palace walls. I found the sword where it had fallen from Ratasha's body. The metal was cold in my hands. I spoke Razia's name, but there was no answer. I returned the sword to the underground city. It seemed right that Razia should be left in the city she called home. And I could not bear to keep the sword with me. With the city secure in the hands of Malik's advisors, I begin the most difficult task of all. I must return to Babylon to tell our father what has happened.
Babylon. And that's it. That's the end of the game. So what are we going to play next? Will I play another one today, or will I do what I normally do? I'll do nothing for the rest of the day, and then I'll start one tomorrow. I'm always indecisive about playing what I'm playing because I've got well, once I start it, I've got to finish it. But listen to this. Oh, compress that, Blue Yeti. So I'm going to shut the stream off. So thanks for watching. And we'll be back. So if you want to follow my journey and what we do, follow me or subscribe. And then whenever I return, you will see me again as I rise. So yeah, peace.